Talking about real estate, a lot of people reach out, they said they want to start real estate and they're like, usually you don't have any money. You need a lot of money to do real estate. And you would do other things like brokerage and selling and earning little bits of commission. But the moment you begin to raise money, you want to kind of buy land and start build studio apartments. That is it. Your first real estate project should be small, single room, self-contained. Don't go too high, don't build two bedroom, don't build villas, and then you're not ready for that. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should build studio apartments first. The first one is that it's low cost, it's free. Maybe not free, but it's just low cost. So studio apartment, imagine you build one for $30,000. It's that cheap. $30,000 in Accra. Studio apartments cost $100,000 in downtown Accra. Instead of raising $100,000 to buy a 2-bedroom, if you buy a studio apartment for $30,000, you would have bought 3 for $100,000. So all that does is that you can rent all 3, and then your rental revenue would have been at least 2 times what you would have gotten for the $100,000 2 or 3 bedroom. Why? Because when you are renting studios, you realize that if a studio is 500 cedis, the 2-bedroom is about 1,000 cedis, 1 bedroom is about 750. The 2-bedroom is actually about 3 studios. Any potential there is more. You have to look at that. The other thing is that when you want to do that, you would have paid off very easily, you would have paid off very soon, and then you have the chance to now start earning from that small investment and quickly buy another one, quickly buy more, and then you are actually increasing your base. But if you have to freeze all that money until you are done to have a bigger space, it is very, very difficult. Yeah, the most optimized room to rent and build and buy is a 2-bedroom bar. For starters, start with a studio apartment. If you start building a lot of buildings, you can do 2 bedrooms because that's a place for families, and that's why I'm using 2 bedrooms bar. Start with studio apartments. The next one is that the tenant can afford it, certainly, so it's cheap. He can raise that money, he can pay 1 year advance, he's not too bothered, and anybody can start as national service personnel and they can quickly pay and move in. So you don't have to struggle to look for a tenant. When it comes back to you, very easily to probably start investing into the next investment you want to do. So it's also another opportunity you have there. And the demand is high. People check in. If you can actually do like Airbnb and the like, you really have a wonderful time because people check in really, really often and the like. So you can look at that as well. Very well. You make your money back really fast. So the apartments would have made your money back really faster than other. Assuming you buy or you build a 4-bedroom house, how are you going to make your money back? Who is coming to rent it? The people who complain so much about the rental costs and the like. Our studios are always booked, sometimes back to back on daily basis. If you rent them for shorter durations, you actually make more money than if you rent them for 6 months or a year in advance. That's the thing about it. If I have to explain it, maybe you ask me in the comments. I'll give you how you can actually make more money per the same investment. And then the last one is that it's multi-purpose. You can use it for Airbnb, you can use it for hotels, you can even convert it into a shop if the location is good. You can actually use it for anything depending on what the demand is at any time, which is also an advantage you can consider. So get your first studio apartment. Don't pile that money up hoping to build a fancy 4-bedroom in your 50s. Is, I believe, is too far time to wait for. So get to it. See you in the next one.